Hey beautiful souls, welcome back to my channel. I'm saying hello to you today from a beautiful luxury resort in South India. I can't quite say which one for the fact that we're filming here in this location and it needs to remain a secret, but it is such a beautiful location, such beautiful energy here that I wanted to take a moment and share with you a very powerful lesson that I learned from my master, who learned it from his master. So today's video is all about how to discover your purpose. Now, I myself have struggled with that question before. I know that question has come up in my mind. I've felt the need to ask it to myself, and I've also felt the need to answer it. So I don't know if you've ever experienced that kind of feeling before, where you wonder, why am I here? You wonder at least what would be the best thing to do with my life. Now, I received the answer to that question, and it was a massive, loving bitch slap in the face when I did. It turns out that you have to qualify to have a purpose. You have to be eligible to have a purpose. What do I mean by that? To know your purpose, you first must reach a certain level in your life before you can even declare that you have a purpose. It turns out that you're not necessarily just born, you have a purpose, and then every day you're meant to live into that purpose. Yes, perhaps you're born with a purpose, but before you can even figure out what it is, you have to take massive action. You have to do lots of stuff. You have to try things out. You have to try things out, and I don't just mean dip your toe in, go all in, dive into stuff, try things. Don't give up on yourself. Don't quit too early. Master something. Do something. Stick to something for long enough until you're an expert at it. Find your passions, find what you really don't like doing. And in the process of doing all that, in the process of being the kind of person who's disciplined enough to achieve something, and with that dedication, you earn the right to be able to figure out what your purpose is. So, on that note, if you clicked on this video because you wanted to find out what your purpose is, if you clicked on this video wanting an answer to your big life question of, what am I doing here? What is the point? What is the purpose of my life? Then the answer that maybe you don't want, but it's the answer that you need, is that sitting there watching YouTube and wondering what your purpose is isn't going to make it any clearer. It's the act of doing things, being disciplined, exploring, trying, failing. When you tap into who you truly are and you start doing stuff for yourself, and you start doing things that make you happy, that is how you can truly discover your purpose in life. Now, another big question is, do I have multiple purposes? And the answer is yes, of course. One purpose, which is what I've talked about so far, is the importance of you doing what you love, you finding your passions and doing what makes you happy. However, sometimes not all purposes work that way. This is coming from me now, this is my opinion. My opinion is that we have a self-purpose, but in addition to that, sometimes we have purposes that are there to support and serve others. Maybe it's our loved ones. Maybe one of your purposes, maybe the reason why you were born into your family, maybe the reason why you chose your parents, is to provide something that they need in their life. Maybe your purpose is to show your parents something, to teach them through your innocence as a child, through your purity as a child, and through your development as they have got to watch you grow. Maybe one of your purposes for your family was to teach them something through experiencing you growing through your life. So we have self-purpose, we have purpose for those that we love around us, and on a bigger scale, community purpose. What purpose do you provide when you walk into a room? This question might be easy for you to answer, or maybe a little bit more challenging. But believe me when I say that in every room that you walk into, at every dining table that you sit, in every office that you work, in every meeting that you are attending, you have a reason to be there. Maybe it's the words that you say, maybe it's the idea that pops into your head and nobody else's. Or maybe it's just your energy, maybe it's just your presence, maybe it's the fact that you give people love and you give people positive energy. Maybe a single smile from you can brighten someone's day or make someone feel more comfortable. And if that is something that you can do with who you are, and positively impact the environment around you, the community around you, then I believe that we all have a community purpose also. It's so beautiful, this YouTube thing, because in creating this video, I have got even clearer on what purpose means and how to find it. By talking with you on this video, I've figured out that there are at least 3 purposes that I've been able to think of. So if you can think of any purposes in addition to self-purpose, family purpose, and community purpose, please feel free to comment them below, because I'm sure there are more purposes out there that I have not yet experienced myself. I hope this video has helped you. I hope this has given you more clarity on not just what your purposes could be, but also how to discover them, how to find them, how to explore them. And if you're not clear on what your purposes are just yet, all it means is that you've got a little bit more exploring to do. All it means is get out there and live a little bit more, because why not? We're here for a limited number of days on this planet. The number, to be precise, we don't even know. We can't even guarantee that we have tomorrow. So with that in mind, wear every day out. Do stuff, try stuff, take it off your list. Figure out what your purpose is simply by doing everything that you can. And in the process, you'll be living a full life. And maybe living a full life is actually everyone's ultimate purpose. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up and feel free to subscribe, and also remember to hit that notifications button so that you never miss one of my videos. Sending you love and light from South India. Tomorrow we're traveling back up to Bangalore, and I can't wait to take you all with me on this journey. Mwah.